let's get reading. First word. Are we really starting on this one? Yep, we're starting on a doozy, my friends. Now, if you know how to read this, like I always say at the beginning of each class, don't check out or tune out, because I want to make sure that you understand why it is spelled the way it is, so that you can apply those reading patterns to all the other words that you might not recognize by sight. Should I share my screen? Would that help? I wonder what she's spelling. Here it is. I almost spelt it wrong. All right, so for this word, QU says qua. But you probably already knew that, but a lot of people don't know what Q says. They're like, does Q say Q? Does it say qua? It says a silent KW. Qua, qua, okay? This I is going to make its short sound because of the tap 2 rule. This E will make its short sound because of the tap 2 rule. This E will make its short sound because of the tap 2 rule. This I is part of the TI grapheme. When you see TI toward the end of a multi-syllable word and there's a vowel after it, it's going to say shh. Let me say that again. When you see a TI toward the end of a longer word, a multi-syllable word, and there's a vowel right after it, that TI will say shh. A. This A is going to change to the schwa sound, because when A is toward the end of a multi-syllable word, but the next letter is a consonant, it will say ah. Okay, so go ahead and try to pencil read this word. I'm going to break it up into syllables so you can try one syllable at a time. And then I'll come back and read it with you in a minute. Can you explain the app that was on your website? I just downloaded it. An app on my website? Do I have an app on my website? That sounds fancy. I don't think I do. Are you on the right website? What was the app? I need a little bit more information. I'm dying to know what you downloaded, Nicole. Please. If you don't want to put it in the Q&A, you can just email me, but I really want to know what app you downloaded, or what it looked like, or what it did. Okay, so we are reading this word. Let's go syllable by syllable. So we have in, Quinn. That's my son's name. Then we have Tess. When you put those two syllables together, you have quintess. Quintess, right? So far so good? Really, if you just break it up into syllables, my friends, then you're just usually reading 3 sounds, 2 to 4 sounds, usually an average of about 3. And those small little chunks, you can do those. So breaking it up into syllables is a really effective way to take the overwhelm away from reading longer words like this. And if you want to know how to divide it into syllables, go back up into the modules till you see the syllable division module and watch that training. So here we have quintess. Next syllable. S-e-n. These 2 S's are going to blend into one sound. So I'm going to put one big dot right there. It's not going to be 2 S's. It's going to be one sound. That's kind of obvious, kind of extra there. Okay, so quintescen. Quintescen. Quintescen, right? Now our last syllable is sh-a-ul. Shul. Quintessential. Quintessential. What does quintessential mean? Typical? Really? Really? So it is quintessential that syllables have 3 sounds in them. Oh, did I just sound smart? Teachable. It was the Teachable app that you downloaded? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's where all the modules are. That makes sense. That makes sense. But email me for more detailed information, okay? Email me I'll put it in the chat. Tanya will probably answer this email for you. April@LRn&x.com. There's my email, so that Tanya can help you more with that. She answers all my emails. She's smarter than me. All right, next. Quintessential. Did you get that Y or A? Yes or almost? Quintessential. Quintessential. I bet the almost was almoster than you think. I really do. I bet you got closer than you think. Quintessential. Go ahead and look at it in the bottom corner and practice saying it. Quintessential. Quintessential. Next. Fun one. This E is going to make its long sound because of the tap 2 rule. There's another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. This C is going to make its hard sound because that's its typical sound, unless the next letter is an E, I, or Y. This A is going to make its short sound. You might think it might say ah, because A with an L after it often says ah, but in this word it's going to make its short sound. It's going to follow the tap 2 rule. This C is going to make its soft sound. So these two C's are saying two different things dependent on the letter after it. This C does have an E, I, or Y after it, so it will make its soft sound. S. This I is going to make its short sound because it's in the middle syllable, and also because it has those two consonants after it. The tap 2 rule applies. This A is going to make the schwa sound, just like in the last word, because when A is almost to the end of a multisyllable word, and there's a consonant or two after it, it's going to make the schwa sound and say So, we have this syllable, this syllable, this syllable, and this syllable. Go ahead and try to read one syllable at a time. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, so our first syllable, I don't think that was enough time. Sometimes I go too fast. I'm going to take my time here. Let you practice reading that word. Make sure you grab that R. R's can be tricky. So we have a long E here, so this part is R-E, re. If you got that, well done. Celebrate. Next syllable, K-A-O, cal. That A is making its short sound. Putting these together, we have recal, recal. Next syllable, this C is making it soft sound, so we have s-I, si. Putting all 3 syllables together, recalci, recalci. Last syllable, t-r-a-nt, trunt, trunt. Recalcitrant, recalcitrant. How did you do on that one? Y or A for recalcitrant? About half and half right now. Yep, about half and half. Recalcitrant. What would have made it easier to read? Would it have been easier to read if I gave you more time? Or if I explained things a little slower, a little more deeply? Would anything that I can do help you to read that a little easier? Okay. Recalcitrant means incooperative. Uncooperative. Really? The toddler was so recalcitrant. What if we talked like that? Like quintessential and recalcitrant. It would sound so intellectual. Okay, so let's look at this word. We have, what is this one right here? Quintessential. And this last word. Recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. Next. Next. Okay, fun one. They're all fun, but I'm a wordy. I love words. Let me make sure I spelled that right. Okay, so we have a short E that says eh because of the tap 2 rule. We have what looks like a short E, but you have to train your brain to see that ER as one grapheme that says er. The E is essentially silent. Here we have a short E that says eh again because of the tap 2 rule, and this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 E's. 3 of them are making the short sound that says eh. One of them is being grabbed up by that R. It's an R controlled vowel. So that ER just says er. This SC, if you'll notice this C, it's making it soft sound. Because why? There's an E, I, or Y after it. Now this SC, since they're both making the same sound, they're only going to get one dot because those two sounds are going to combine. So go ahead and try to read this word. Thank you, Taryn. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. Repeat why the vowels sound the way they do in between each sound. Explained slower. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you another minute though to read this word. All right, so the sound for the short E is made with your jaw dropped about medium width, like exit, elbow, elephant, different than I. I, your mouth is stretched wider. I, and your jaw is closed more. I. So jaw is dropped, I, jaw is up. I, I, There's only es in this word. Those are two very confusing sounds because they're both so similar and the difference is so subtle. So we have f, v, s, n, t. Let's go one sound at a time. F, effer, efferv. This F and this V are the same mouth shape. Your top teeth are going over your bottom lip, but on this one it's vibrating, and on this one it's blowing. So the F and the V so close together right there might be a little weird to try to pronounce, but you can force it. Efferv, efferv, efferve, effervesce, effervesce, effervescen, effervescent. Effervescent. How was that one? Y or A? Blair, you were on it with that Y. You're like, I got a Y, man. I'm putting that Y in fast. I love it. Y or A? Yes, you got it, or almost. Effervescent. What does effervescent mean? Like fuzzy? Yeah, fizzy or sparkling. Effervescent. Okay, good. Yes, effervescent. Okay, now read that first word here in the bottom corner. We have quintessential. Quintessential. Next word. Remember this A sounds like an Recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. And then the last one. Effervescent. Effervescent. Well done. Hopefully you are feeling good about your progress today. Hopefully you can see or feel that you're making progress. It's kind of hard to measure reading progress. It's also kind of hard to notice it because once you understand something, it becomes your new normal. It's only like wonderfully great and brilliant that you got something like the first or second time you got it. Then it turns into your new normal and you don't realize that you couldn't do that before. You're only looking at things that you can't do now. So it's kind of hard to tell that you're making progress because all of the progress that you have made is now just normal to you. So you have to trust me that the more you do this, the deeper it sinks into your long-term memory and the more you'll be able to apply it to words that you are unfamiliar with. All right, my friends, I will miss you on Wednesday and Monday, but I'm happy that I don't have to cancel class and that Tanya's going to take over. It's going to be same Zoom login, same everything. You're going to come to the same place, same link, same password. You're just going to see Tanya here instead of me. So I'm going to be jealous. I'll be wishing that I was here. But have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you a week from Wednesday. Bye, everybody.